Hi, Assalamualaikum and very good day. My name is Muhammad Naif bin Noran and today I will explain about my final year project called Student Performance Monitoring System for Sekolah Agama Menengah Tinggi Tengah Puan Jemaah. This is the overview of this today presentation. I will explain about the chapter 1 which contains problem background, aim, objective and scope. Chapter 2 will contain literature review. Chapter 3 will contain of the methodology and requirement analysis. And the chapter 4 will contain of the system design and database design and the interface design. And the chapter 5 will contain of system coding and system testing. For the problem background, the first one is Samtaj of Sekolah Agama Menengah Tinggi Tengah Puan Jemaah don't have any effective monitoring system to analyze and monitor the achievement and improvement of Islamic religious subjects. The next one is course the end examination that require memorization, which called tilawah hafazan, done manually. And the next one is the last one is time for student to review the memorization or called tasmek is limited because the non-organized schedule cause the student to spend a lot of time waiting for their turn. For the project aim is to help the educators from Samtaj to monitor the student achievement and also improve the learning plan. And for the project objective, the first one is to study and analyze the problem in education system and also perform the requirement core activities such as elicitation. The second one is to design the system based on the requirement and needs. And the third one is to develop the system according to the user requirement. And the last one is to test and validate the final form of the proposed system. The scope for this system is the first one is the system will be for Sekolah Agama Menengah Tinggi Tengah Puan Jemaah only. And users for the system will be the admin, educators, students and also parents. And the student user of this system will be the fourth form who will be taking the Sijil Menengah Agama examination only. And for the administrator, they can manage all of the users in the system. And for the teachers, they can manage the examinations grades and which can be viewed and monitored by the students and parents. Teachers also can manage the memorization task, and then the student can set a date which called tasmek for the tasmek, which the system will allow the user to pick a date, and the teachers can accept or decline the date chosen by the student. And for the declined dates, the teachers can provide another specific date for the student as an appointment for the reviewing task. For the literature review, Samtaj is one of the great school in Selangor. It is part of the Sekolah Agama Batuan Kerajaan, and this school have two type courses. The first one is a general subject. The second one is religious subjects, which are the fifth form of the fifth form students in this school will be taking Sijil Pelajaran Malaysia or SPM, and the fourth form student will be taking Sijil Menengah Agama or SMA examination. For the existing system analysis, the first one is system analysis peperiksaan sekolah. It is created by Ministry of Education, which this system is to help the teachers to monitor their students' learning level and performance in school. For the next system is a system pengurusan sekolah menengah agama kerajaan negeri Pahang or SPSMA, where the system will handle the school management such as registration and others. And also the system also contains of the function of reviewing and analysis of for the SMA examination results. This is the system comparison between the both existing system with the proposed system. For the generate student examination result, both system will have this function, and for the subs, it will cover only the general academic courses, and for the SPSMA will cover, and student performance monitoring system will cover for the religious academic course. And the last one is student performance monitoring system only will have the booking appointment for reviewing memorization tasks or tilawah and hafazan. The methodology used for system development is iterative incremental model, which this model can help in any changes any changes in the requirement can be easily done because it will not affect the whole project. And the next one is risk is analyzed and identified in the each iterations, and defects can be detected at an early stage. And as the product is divided into the smaller chunks, it is easy to manage the product, and the product quality can be improved by each iteration. For the student performance monitoring system, this web application will be divided into 5 incremental subsystems, which are user management module. Next one, profile management module. The third one is examination management module. The fourth one is memorization task module, and the last one is appointment for reviewing module. The first student of chosen methodology, the first phase is the requirement gathering. So interview session and questionnaire has been carried out to gather the requirements. The next phase is design. So system design such as architectural design, interface design, database design, and test case design are generated. The next one is implementation and coding, which the software design will be in the design phase will be translated into source code. And the next phase is testing, which the testing phase will be proceed to evaluate the performance and ensure that the system run expectedly. And the last phase is deployment, which after each iteration is finished, so the student performance monitoring system will be deployed into the server. The programming language used for the system development is the first one is HTML. It is for the front end development, which will be displayed in the web browser. The next one is CSS, will be the styling of the web page. The next one is JavaScript, will be implemented in the client side to access the HTML. And the last one is Node.js, will be performed in the server side that channels the application with database. It is for the back end of the web application. For the requirement analysis and design, for the functional requirement will be explained more in use case diagram and sequence diagram. For the non-functional requirement, for the performance, web page can be load less than 10 seconds. A web page can handle more than 200 users at a time, and all changes can be updated in 10 seconds, and the system is expected to be always available. For the security, the system have provided login function, and each role has constraint which they cannot perform this function that are not for them. And the last one is the system should keep the user information confidential. This is the overall use case diagram. It consists of the 4 types of actors. The first type is admin. The second type is a teacher, which have the Afazan teacher and class teacher. And the next one is a student and also parents. So it has the 11 function or 11 use case. The first one is the manage admin, which contains of add, delete, and also update. The second one is manage teacher. The third one is manage student. The fourth one is a login. The fifth one is a view user profile, and the sixth one is to manage student result, which the seventh one can view user can view the student result. The eighth one is the manage memorization task. The next one is the student can view the student memorization task. Then they can choose the suitable date, and the last one is approve or decline date. This is the sequence diagram for this system. So this sequence diagram is to visualize the interaction and flow within the system. This is architectural design that has been chosen for system development, which is a model view controller or MVC pattern. This is the database design for the system, which it contains of the memorization, student, subjective, examination, user, and also task reviewing. This is the interface design for the system. The first one is the login page. The second one is the home page for the user teacher. The next one is a profile page for the user teacher, and the next page is the examination page for the user teacher. The next one is memorization task page. The next one is the adding task page. The next one is student home page. The next one is student task page. Okay, then for the system implementation, as the system has been divided into three layers, which is model, view, and controller. So the coding implementation has been done layer by layer. This is the model layer for the user. It contains of the name. We will declare all the data in this layer, which contains of name, email, phone number, role, class teacher, and also password. The next layer is controller layer, which is perform the system where it will manage and handle the data from the model layer. And the last one is the view layer, which will be the system interface. The testing that has been done in the system development is the first one is black box testing, which this testing is to check all the functional, which to ensure that the functional can be run expectedly. This one is the example of the test case 001 is which is for the admin. The next testing is user acceptance testing, or UAT testing has been done also. So this testing is done with the end user, which to check either the system can satisfy the user or not. And for the conclusion, so for the overall, the SPMS, or the Student Performance Monitoring System, is intended to help monitoring the system performance, and also the improve the learning curriculum, especially in the Islamic religion courses taught in Samtaj, and also provide the systematic management system for the subject Hafazan. So the achievement that have been achieved during the development is the first one is fulfillment analysis of the requirements necessary for the student performance monitoring system. The next one is design of the SPMS based on the analyzed requirements. And the third one is develop the SPMS that can meet the needs of the user based on the design application. And this what the last one is testing the web application and identifying bugs if any, and taking action for improvement. So that's all from me. Thank you.